January 17th, 1950. Boston was settling into another cold winter evening. But inside a Brink's armored transport building, employees had no idea they were about to become victims of one of the most famous robberies in American history. A crime so carefully planned that investigators would later call it the perfect crime. This wasn't a robbery planned in days or weeks. The gang spent years studying the building. They observed employee schedules. They learned security procedures. They carefully planned every minute of the operation, every entrance, every exit, every possible mistake. Shortly after 7 p.m., 5 masked men entered the Brinks building. They wore dark clothing, rubber gloves, and disguises designed to hide their identities. The robbers moved quickly. Within moments, employees were surrounded. No shots were fired. No alarms were triggered. Everything was happening exactly as planned. The gang forced employees into a room and tied them up. Then they began collecting money, cash, checks, securities, anything valuable. When they finally left the building, they had stolen more than $2.7 million. At the time, it was the largest cash robbery in American history. The entire operation lasted only minutes. Then the robbers disappeared. No fingerprints, no useful evidence, almost no clues. Boston police were stunned. Investigators had never seen anything like it. The FBI launched one of the largest investigations in its history. Agents interviewed hundreds of people. Thousands of leads were checked. Years passed. Still no arrests. Many people began believing the robbers had committed the perfect crime. Then everything changed. One of the gang members became angry. Joseph Specs O'Keefe believed he had been cheated out of his share of the money. The criminals tried to silence him, but the plan failed, and O'Keefe decided to talk. O'Keefe provided investigators with crucial details, piece by piece, name by name. The mystery finally began to unravel. The gang members were identified. Arrest warrants were issued, and one of the most famous manhunts in America came to an end. Most of the gang was convicted. Several received life sentences. But there was one mystery nobody could solve. A large portion of the stolen money was never recovered. To this day, nobody knows exactly where it went. The Great Brinks robbery became one of the most famous true crime cases in history. For nearly 6 years, investigators chased ghosts. In the end, greed and betrayal destroyed what many believed was the perfect crime. But even today, part of the stolen fortune remains missing, and the mystery lives on.